Now that I am approaching the end of my conventional education, I took some time and reflected upon all the learning experiences I have had. I have had the good fortune to learn under a lot of extraordinary teachers throughout my schooling, and a bunch of not so great ones as well. Being the average student, I am taking the liberty to assume that this is the case with most of you watching this video and share some of the insights I've gained from learning under the spectra of teachers. If you're someone who knows me well, you'd know for sure the fact that I love learning. And by learning, I mean discovery. Although the topic of interest may vary widely from time to time. Alright, I see where this is going. Your argument basically boils down to school bad, learning fun, right? Well, yes and no. The fact that I want to emphasize on is not that school is inherently broken in itself, although that is an entirely different debate on its own. What I'm trying to convey is what I think many teachers are overlooking while introducing some new topic to the students. Suppose that you know absolutely nothing about a certain topic, let's say calculus. I hope calculus would be a perfect example since it is a subject dreaded by many. The person who is teaching you calculus is someone who hopefully knows everything about calculus at an elementary level. So, when this person is explaining the thought process behind, say, taking the limit of a function, they might be talking in the context of another topic, say the derivative, and might be discussing about limits in the first place only to converge to derivatives later on. But for you, someone who is learning all of this for the first time, all of this might be gibberish, which inevitably leads you off the track of the train of ideas that leads to the actual topic at hand. From the teacher's point of view, everything they say about limits makes perfect sense for them, since they have the idea of derivatives in mind. Effective teaching occurs when the teacher knows and gives first priority to the fact that the students have no idea of what is to come and explains everything at their level of understanding. This is the crux of this video and is what I consider many teachers are doing wrong. I'm not insinuating that educators are dumb or lack the knowledge to teach a certain subject at a professional level. If you're explaining something on the basis of your prior knowledge to someone else who doesn't have that knowledge, then even if you understand something clearly, the other person might not get it at all. Sure, this might not be true in several cases, but not for subjects like calculus or organic chemistry, where you have to build this solid framework of understanding in your mind first, and then traverse this in order to comprehend ideas and applications based off of them. And hence, a lot of people find these subjects rather difficult. I think that teachers have to unlearn and learn along with the students for effective teaching. Richard Feynman was a famous physicist and an extraordinary educator whose introductory physics course at Caltech, transcribed into the Feynman Lectures on Physics, is one of the most popular textbooks on physics and is still used widely today. The Feynman technique is a mental model of learning and communication based on Feynman's learning methods when he was a student at Princeton. Essentially, in order to fully understand a topic, you need to learn the topic by yourself and try to teach it to someone else who has no idea about the topic, like a child or so. By doing this, you will encounter knowledge gaps in your own understanding, and now that you have identified them, you can go back and reinforce your knowledge. There are several variations of this, including teaching in the form of a story and all that, but the basic idea behind the Feynman technique is learning by teaching. Do keep in mind that the Feynman technique is only advantageous for the teacher and not the learner. So why did I bring up the Feynman technique here? If you feel that you do not have wonderful teachers who consciously take the effort to make everything interesting to the students, pretty much the only thing you can do is to take the matter into your own hands and teach yourself. A lot of you who are in school and university right now will graduate and become teachers on your own. How can we make sure that your students won't react in the same way as you did while you were in school? One thing that comes to me is to set a standard for teaching. With the internet these days, virtually no information is out of our reach. The more quality content you have, the more stuff you will have to relate to and to compare to. If you're someone who watches a lot of YouTube, you surely would have come across amazing creators like 3 Blue 1 Brown, Ben Eater, and Salman Khan from Khan Academy, who actually taught me calculus and has been a major source of inspiration for me when I started making videos like him. The more such content becomes popular, the more we can hope that the educators of tomorrow will look up to these amazing teachers and strive to bring in the same quality as well. If you are new to this channel, I am Sriram. I am a final year engineering student from Kerala. What do you think about my view on education and teaching? I am pretty sure that this is a very debatable topic. Do you agree or disagree with anything that I just said? If so, how can we improve our current system? Do share your views in the comment section below. Goodbye and thanks for watching.